Streets 103.3, number one station in the streets. You got locked in with your boy Djmedi. Whoa. It's a lot of drama, controversy going on in my city. And some people may not be familiar with the players involved with it, but I am. And I want y'all to get a deeper understanding of who they are. Tell them who I got on the other microphone with me.
Young Master Peep, man, a.k.a. Chezzy Boy. I already, man, Charlotte, North Carolina, stand up.
So you say you got booked for 4 shows and say it again?
45 minutes, man.
And you said out in Cali. Now you said Corona, California. Is that in Northern California? That's in Southern California.
That's in Northern California.
It sound like it's in Mexico. Corona, that sound like it's something I drink.
Hey, yeah, man, I got booked on 4 shows, man, you know what I'm saying, in Virginia. And I got booked on 2 of them in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a show here with my homeboy, Bowlane Slick. Shout out to Boosie, you know what I'm saying? And my homeboy Smoke the Hustler, Bo Cartel, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be live on the 25th, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Now, when you say you got booked for 4 shows in 45 minutes, what do you think made them people want to book you? I mean, talk to me.
I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying, from the messages I got from everybody, you know what I'm saying, they was willing to back me and support me because the things that's going on in my city, the outlet is so weak. You know what I'm saying? It's a weak outlet here as far as getting your record out there, you know. Thankful for Streets 103, you know. Y'all saved a lot of rapper careers, man.
Chezzy, don't, just because we on camera and you got the banner behind you, don't come over here flaking like you rocking with the radio station. Just keep it all the way 100 with me. Me and you been rocking before either one of us. Before I ever had a radio show in Charlotte, before in management, before I was DJing in the clubs in Charlotte, this ain't got. Come on, bro. I mean,
man, listen, man.
Like I said when I had you on the phone, you know, like I say, that's why I don't like doing the Facebook live recording thing, because these days, you know, everybody know too many people recording. It be the people that be recording that be telling and getting you hurt. It be the recorders that be getting you hurt these days.
You're right.
Everybody want to be a star, and you end up being a star in prison or a star in jail. So I don't need you to be on the microphone flexing like you rocking with me and you rocking with the radio station. And then this time next year, you be having me on Facebook, 10,000 views, talking about when y'all see Djmedi, y'all smack the shit out of them, smack them for me until I get my hands on them. And then I got them, had to go get the old footage from the YouTube, be like, damn, nigga, we both was dodging bullets in the parking lot at the Vox. No, why you got to do me like this?
Nah, man, it ain't like that, man. Man, look, man, I rock with Streets, man. You know, I'm a fan of different radio stations as well. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on it, you know what I'm saying? But I will speak on power98. Was supposed to be our hometown radio station, homegrown station since I was a little boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been grinding for a long time, man. I don't understand, like, why I can't get no support from my radio station when they know I'm putting in work in the streets. They know I'm grinding. I really never came to them with records like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like they'll put you on the next big thing. They'll play your record. You get votes. People call in. They tell you they're going to play the record. They never play it. So it's like an ongoing battle, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my own theory of probably why they won't play our record. You know what I'm saying? Because guys like me that come from nothing, you know, we work hard. And then we get to a level where we can get radio play. You know, we got a lot of power in the streets. We can kind of change things. You know what I'm saying? They might lose out on jobs. You know what I'm saying? What if I'm getting booked to host parties? What if I'm getting booked to do this and do that? So that knocks them out of a job. You know what I'm saying? So they going to play or hate it. I mean, it really don't matter to me, man. I'm just going to be me, man. For real.
So that's really how you feel? You feel like there's some type of agenda against playing real niggas shit from the streets on the radio?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't even just real niggas. It's just real music. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys on the radio that I hear them play all the time, but nobody's riding around bumping their music. You know what I'm saying? You can go different parts of Charlotte, they bumping my music without the radio. You know what I'm saying? But why are most guys that on the radio, not all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, but most guys on the radio from the Charlotte, man, they ain't even getting supported, man, because the people don't want to hear that shit, yo. For real.
Like I said, Chezzy, don't shoot me no fake shit. When you say all the guys, you you include me when you say all the guys. You feel me? When you talk about radio, you talk about everybody. If we gonna be real, let's just be all the way 100. We ain't gonna flake for the camera. We ain't gonna flake for the microphone. We just gonna keep it all the way real.
Hey, look, y'all, man, won't play my record. You really want to know? I can't even get nothing played, yo.
Oh, I won't play none of your records?
Nah, man.
Okay, regardless what year or what date, what month that this interview took place in, I'm gonna take you back. In 2014, when Streets 103.3 as a radio station was started in Charlotte, you got a call from a dude named Djmedi, probably about a month of April, right around when Streets 103.3 was started. Somebody called you and said, boy, I see you got these videos, you got this song up here, God Don't Like Ugly on here. You know what I'm saying?
I really mean that, man. I got that tattooed on my stomach, man. God don't like ugly, baby. For real. My mama used to tell me that. Every time I used to take somebody's shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, where you find that? Where you get this? I like, Mom, this mine. You know what I'm saying? She be like, okay, God don't like ugly. And every time she say that shit, some stupid shit happened to my ass. Because I done took somebody's shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my mama, she passed, you know what I'm saying, 2012, my dad and my mom. So, you know, I was in the middle of doing something that I shouldn't have been doing, man, right before I wrote that song. And I thought about it, and I was like, God don't like ugly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't do what I was about to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I just stayed humble. It's like, yeah, I'm going to get it one way or another.
So around what year and what time did you write and release that song, God Don't Like Ugly?
Man, it had to be like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
2013, released it, you know what I'm saying? And kind of pushed it towards the end of the year, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Actually, how the video came about, shit, me and my kids riding around, and my little homie, man, we just pulled up on the side of the road, started filming. That's how we do, man. We see something, we get out and do it right there. We doers, bro. We don't talk about doing nothing, we just do it.
Like I say, Streets 103.3, the radio station turned on in 24. You say you wrote and released that song in 2013, so my timeline is about accurate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it was like towards the end of that year.
Okay. I'm fly, I'm fresh.
Oh, yeah. Damn, you know your history on Chizzy, man.
Nah. I'm just another fake ass radio show host.
Bro.
I'm just another fake ass radio show host, another fake ass radio
like, when
DJ.
I go places, man, you know, a lot of DJs, like, I'm not dissing DJs, so don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing DJs. Why do DJs act like they the hardest niggas in the building, man? Like, you ask them a question, brother, it's like they brush you off, they talk to you all arrogant and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm getting tired of, man. You know, people are people, man. You know what I'm saying? Before you had that job and you had your name, you had to grind with the people. And then you get in a position, you look down on the people that you came from. You know what I'm saying? And that shit be fucked up, and it make niggas like me like, oh, hell nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me snap out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't just snap for no reason. I got people I snap on, best believe it's like a long-term ongoing situation where I got tired of, man. Just like a bully. Every day you go to school, bully keep smacking your head. You know what I'm saying? First you're going to take a stick. That might not work. You know what I'm saying? Then I take clap.
Yeah.
Bully gone. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like bullies to me, bro. Like, they know they got control in our city. Like, I do not have this problem with DJs outside my city. For some reason, I don't.
Right.
Right now, it's sad to say, man, I'm getting spent in so many different locations, man. You know what I'm saying? And they love me, they embrace me, they treat me like somebody. When I come to their club, you know what I'm saying? The club owners, they treat me well. You know, they don't harass my people, you know what I'm saying? But clubs here in Charlotte, I don't even do shows here in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? People call me, book me on shows, I turn them down, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we don't get treated with no respect, you know what I'm saying? But they have certain artists or artists outside the city, they come in, they treat them like royalty, you know what I'm saying? And some of these promoters and club owners, I see them every day. What if I'm riding down the street, you know what I'm saying, and you in a messed up situation, and I remember how you treated me at the club, man, I might just hit the gas and keep going, you feel me? Right. That's sad, man. You never know when you're going to need somebody, bro. So that's why I treat everybody with respect. There's no hatred towards no lemon, Larry. Nothing like that. It was a personal issue, man. I feel like they've been shutting me out for so long, man. How come, like, I'm a Charlotte vet, but you never see me on a Summerfest docket? You never see me on any of the events here, as far as, like, big events. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit in the stands and watch. And you know how that feel as an artist? You know you got it. You know the city. People in the building like, bro, you performing tonight? I'm like, brother, I ain't performing. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurts, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a hurt feeling. So when you get out there with your homies and you hustle and you grind, you get to a level where you don't got to listen to nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that level. I ain't broke. I ain't scared. I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it outside the city. But now it's time for me to bring it home to the people, man. It's time for me to put this good music here, man. I got good music in Atlanta, Chicago, California. You know what I'm saying? They feeling me. But why are the people that's in control won't let me give my people what they want? I'm in these streets every day. I see the people that, you know, I connect with every day. It's not like chairs up in the house or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I run the studio where a lot of these guys come through every day, man. I'm recording these guys' music, shooting their videos for small prices, man, just so they can get their music out there. That's my outlet, man. Chezzy Boy TV, Buck TV. You know what I'm saying? That's Charlotte outlet right there.
There it is, Chezzy Boy in the studio right on Streets 103.3 with Djmedi Med, like he just said. Buck TV also in the building, man, with the videography. So salute to Buck TV on the camera, man. So, you know, you're doing your thing now. You got the recording studio. Like I said, I had to mention some of the song titles already, some of your previous joints. Like we was talking on the phone, where you come from, what you was using to record them songs back in the day. Now you got a record studio now.
Bro, I came from goddamn man, shit to sugar, baby. For real. They were living in the trenches, man. But hey, we made it work, man. We had Studio 74 lit every weekend, man. Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Orlando and so well too, because you know, they kind of shine the light on my career too. You know, they let me open up for big artists that came through. That's about the only club in this city besides, you know, Club Vanity recently showed me some love. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to them. You know, they treated me like somebody. I can't say Club Vanity, one of the ones that's, you know, kind of up straight out here. So shout out to Sean, Miss New York, and all them too, man, for real.
Right.
Whole promotion team over there.
Yeah, I seen the video of the performance that you did in Vanity. I can honestly say I was impressed. I don't know why I was impressed. As I can see, just like how you just came to the radio station, everywhere you go, you take about 100 or 200 people with you. So I don't know why I would be impressed, why I would be anything less than what's normal. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I was on the phone. No, I don't even want to lie. I was with my girl the other day, and let me tell you how you type of impact you have right now, because I'm a real professional. So when I see Chezzy, man, turn what you got? What is that beeping?
That's my phone, yo. Let me turn that joint Let me turn that joint off, yo.
Is that the trap phone, or is that your real phone?
Man, that's everything. The kids.
What you got, a Google line?
School,
you got a Google Play?
Everything. The baby mama. Hey, whatever. This phone for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? It's everything, man.
So I was with my girl. You know, she not necessarily originally from Charlotte, and so you know, you put this post up telling your goons if they see this DJ to go put hands on him on the name of Chezzy Boy.
Right, Chezzy Boy, aka Young Master P.
Young Master P.
I'm gonna let y'all know why they call me that too. So.
And the video in 2 days already got like 20,000 views
already. And
you just an independent artist out of Charlotte, 20,000 views on a video telling people to go put hands on a DJ. You already got 500 shares and you already got so many different likes. And she said,
already,
who is this guy? I said, so you're not from Charlotte, so you may not know better. I said, about a year or two ago, it was on the news. It was on a local news station. The news wanted to interview this guy about a song that he had been on called "Shoot Your House Up."
Yeah, yeah. That was crazy right there, bro. That was crazy because they actually, you know what I'm saying, they actually lied to me. And they was telling me they was coming to interview me about the Queen City Award. You know what I'm saying? So, but once the interview got set up, it kind of, the verbal kind of changed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, out of all the videos I have on YouTube, the only one you can find is Shoot Your House Up. And she couldn't get around that for nothing. She would not answer that question. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fox 18 too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made a nigga pussy rate go up, for real. Hey, live, bro. I had a good week that week. I performed at the Vox that week. It was overcrowded. Like, you know what? But to be honest, speaking of overcrowded, bro, how come I'm the only artist in this city? Yes, I am saying this. I am the only artist in this city that can pack a show. People will actually come see me. I've been to some of y'all other guys' shows. There's nobody in there but me, Buck, the DJ, a couple of they homeboys, 5 girls, and the damn bartenders.
Chaz, I ain't gonna let you do that.
You ain't gotta let me do nothing. I'm gonna do it anyway.
I done been to 2 or 3 other Charlotte artists that I seen was able to bring. Now, and I listen.
Nobody.
I don't need you to comment on nobody who you friends with or who you not friends with, because I'm not a beef DJ. I am not doing this video for you to be beef with nobody. But I can name 2 or 3 or 4 other Charlotte artists that I have seen pack out some shows.
Oh yeah, I can name them too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to J-Way. Shout out to Baby Jesus. Shout out to
Yeah, you can stop it right
now. Hey, them my little homies right there, man. They doing good too, man. You know what I'm saying? Baby Jesus and J-Way, man. You know what I'm saying? I watched them boys come up, bro. I seen them boys walking the halls of the studio. You know, they coming out the building, man. I saw them boys working hard, bro. So everything them boys got right now, bro, they deserve it, bro. Because I saw them making the process of what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Them boys work hard. So anybody out there, you know, hating on them, you can't take that away from them, bro. They put themselves in that position to get that light shined on them. They're my partners, you know what I'm saying? So all y'all other DJs and other people, when y'all call me on the phone and y'all next person say something about Baby Jesus this or J-Way this, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Because don't compare me to none of that, bro. They're my little homies, you feel me? They're my little homies. My little brother hang out with some of them. You know what I'm saying? It's all family, baby. Them boys work hard, man. Let's get that clear now. They're my partners.
So you rocking out with some of the north side artists from the north side of the city.
Shit, I'm rocking out with north, south, east, and west. There's no limits. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck with Chezzy, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't rep no sides. You know what I'm saying? My neighborhood gone. I come from Fairview Homes Projects. You know what I'm saying? The worst projects in the city. You know what I'm saying? And they tore it down. It's gone. So I'm rocking with the whole city, bro. I ain't from no side. Don't call me from no side. But I do run Graham Street. And there's nobody coming to my territory taking over nothing. Believe that, because they ain't did it yet.
I mentioned that, and I say that, and I mention that because I know J-Way and I know Baby Jesus. And of course, you know, a lot of people know that J-Way, he has a big Hidden Valley following. Mm-hmm. You know, and I used to also live in the valley. Strong, man. Right in the middle of Zone 2, right down Squirrel Hill and Yuma Street. But when I think about you, Chezzy boy, every time I seen you, I felt like I seen you on the west side.
That's because my whole life is on the west side. You know what I'm saying? I can go anywhere in Charlotte, man. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stay too long. You feel me? Because it's just something about the way the air smell on the west side. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to junkies riding around, you know what I'm saying, with pushing buggies and all of that, and Unc this and Unc that, nephew. Yeah, it goes down on the west side, man. Ain't no side like the west side, man. I love all y'all in Charlotte, but ain't no side like the west side, man. It's just something about the people, man. You know what I'm saying? We stick together, man. If you ain't got no sugar, somebody got the Kool-Aid. You feel me? Yeah. So it's that type of people around me on the west side, man. You know what I'm saying? We all stick together. All stick together, baby.
And you say you was packing out shows in venues like the Vox. You know, the Vox is like 2 or 3 blocks from the 1500 block of West Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
And you got some videos online talk about the Vox. And just, you know, for people like the New Charlotte movement, the J-Way, the Icy Money movement, the Baby Jesus movement, they may not have been there when you perform live at the Vox. They may not remember you from the Vox. People may not remember me as a DJ from the Vox.
Yeah, them guys, they pretty much younger than us, you know what I'm saying? So they probably didn't get to see a lot that I was doing before their time, you know what I'm saying? But I've been there and done that, man. I done did every juke joint in town, man.
And so now, well, when you seeing artists and you seeing media people and entertainers in the Charlotte area getting attention, it normally seems like there's some type of a negative connotation to it to get that attention stirred. You know, now we've got this situation with who the king of Charlotte is, of I guess the nightlife or the club
scene. Man, look, man, you know who the king of Charlotte is, man.
I'm listening.
The goddamn crackers down there in them banks. You feel me? There's no king of Charlotte, man. I know my grandma died in prison. You feel me? I know real solid people from out the streets that should be crowned the king of Charlotte that never bust a rap in their life. Them the kings and queens of Charlotte. People who fed us when we was young and fed your homes, you know what I'm saying, looked out for us and fed the whole community. Them the kings, you know what I'm saying? The kings feed their soldiers. You know what I'm saying? A while back, I came at Betty Grimes. I shut him all the way out the picture because of that. He said he was the king. And look, I was willing to be a soldier if he led this city right. But them niggas didn't lead the city right. So I was like, all right, you the king, you ain't feeding your soldiers. It's time for the soldiers to attack your ass and move on. We need a new king. But right now, them crackers down there running this city, man. Y'all niggas ain't running this city, bro. I ain't running it. So get that shit out your mind and try to get you some paper and be legendary. You know what I'm saying? Be legendary about yourself, man. Get your own morals, goals, you know what I'm saying, dreams, fulfill those, man. Then you will be the king within yourself and your family. For real.
Let's talk about this new record. This new song you got now.
Young Master Pay.
Man, sing some of it. Sing some of it. Let the people know it's really you on the record.
I grew up slanging ghetto D. I grew up slanging ghetto D. I want to be a rich man. Call me Young Master P. Man, my favorite part of that song, man, is like, I want some J's on my feet. I want some gold on my teeth. If it wasn't for the ghetto D, where the fuck would I be? Because when I sang that part right there, I could feel the soul in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted some J's. I wanted some gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, where I grew up, it wasn't nothing but crack. That's all I was taught to do. You know what I'm saying? Not just taught to sell crack. I was taught to hustle and get money all type of ways, whether I'm selling bottled waters, T-shirts, socks, drawers, whatever. I was taught to hustle. I was born a hustler. You know what I'm saying? My grandma died in prison. You know what I'm saying? My family bred hustlers. You know what I'm saying? But the Young Master P song is deeper than just making a Master P song. To the average person hearing it, like people around me, they know that song was personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up on P. I made that song actually for P. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to one of my homegirls, and she was like, yo, you want P to really hear this song? He can hear it. You just got to go hard. So I went hard in the process of trying to get P to hear the song. In that process, the people picked it up. You know what I'm saying? And they made it their own song. You know what I'm saying? So right now in the streets, man, everywhere I go now, man, they don't even call me Chezzy no more, man. They call me Young Master P. So, and then, shit, I'm in the club in Vanity. I got everybody singing the song, singing the hook. So it's one of them songs, man, you know, God gave to me, you know what I'm saying? And I really think it was going to pop like that. You know what I'm saying? It was something I was just putting on the internet and just trying to get P to hear, because I would love to be a part of the No Limit camp. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was getting frustrated. I was like, man, I know you heard this shit, man. I know you heard this shit. I put this shit up on all kind of names. Then I got in touch with some of his people, you know what I'm saying? And one guy, you know what I'm saying, Sean Sanders is his name. You know what I'm saying? He's an A&R for No Limit Records, you know what I'm saying? And he was on some trying to charge me type shit. I'm like, nigga, P sitting right there, nigga. Let him hear the track. I ain't calling for no record deal. I don't want no record deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. But, you know what I'm saying? But I got in touch with different people out of No Limit Camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juggy, you know what I'm saying? In New Orleans, Q93.3, you know what I'm saying? And he let P hit a record, you know what I'm saying? And we're waiting to see what's finna go down, man. So, all right. Well, hey, best believe this, though. I'm going to take care of my city in a situation, man. For real, I love y'all.
All right, that's what it do with Chezzy Boy. Tell me what else, anything else that we need to discuss, anything else that you want to talk to people about. You on video with me, this me and you. Yeah. What else do you need people to know about what you're going through, what you want to see in the future, and what you've been through in the past?
All right. What I want to see in the future, man, is like all the artists come together, man. You know, nobody in my city beefing, man. Because I go so many places, man, and all these artists sticking together, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they winning. You know, they working together, you know what I'm saying? But I come from like nothing, man. I remember karaoke machines and tape players, man. I advanced to having my own studio and company. Like, I'm not just an artist, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really into making music like I was. That's probably why a lot of DJs here, like, don't really have their eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in, like, if you look at my YouTube, man, I've been in other states still touring off old music. You know what I'm saying? So I just decided to drop a new mixtape. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see things get better, man. And, you know, and the DJs really look at the history of how I help people, how I did free videos for people, how I do free studio time. And some of these guys are really getting heard, man. I just want us to get heard, bro. Like, everybody might not be great at this, you know what I'm saying? But it is some guys out there that I heard I've recorded in my studio, you know what I'm saying, and make some hit records. But it's so sad that, like, man, I can't even tell them what to do after that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell them to go down to the radio station and let them check it out, because they not going to check it out. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see things get better, man. You know what I'm saying? If things can get better, like the situation with Donkey Cartel, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
That's my little homie. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I was with Donk in the studio the day before this happened. Donk music was so great. His fan base was so strong. I never understood why it took for him to die for them to start playing his music. When they should have been playing his music, maybe he would have been somewhere else in life to where he wouldn't have been in that mall that day. And I think about that all the time. Like, that shit goddamn my bring tears to my eyes right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Youngin probably wouldn't have been in that mall, bro, if his music had more support from the corporate side of our city. And we not get that, man. It's like they favoritism certain artists, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it go. You know what I'm saying? I don't even ask, bro. I don't ask nobody for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I want that car, if I want that new microphone, if I want that new computer, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hard worker, bro. I sacrifice and I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily ask too many people for nothing, man. You know, so if they blackmail me out of this whole situation, they the ones losing, because I'm the type of person, I know how to get out and get in that car and hit the road and go get it. I ain't depending on Charlotte to put me on, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people might got like opinions about the things I've been saying and doing lately, bro. It really done bother me, because like I'm Sanchez Huntley. You know what I'm saying? Chezzy Boy is the character I created for the people. So I learned how to separate that. So if this nigga like, fuck Chezzy Boy, fuck it, I fuck Chezzy Boy up, I can't get my mind caught up in that, bro. Because Chezzy Boy is the person I created for the public. Nobody is saying fuck Sanchez. That's a whole different level. So I don't get my mind caught up in what people say, how they think, because it's all just words, man. You know, I'm an artist. I use words. So I'm stress-free, man. Stress-free, ain't worrying about nothing right now, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's why I definitely always want to come to you and tell you if there's ever any information from the professional side, because like we mentioned, both of us, we kind of come from the same background, the same start, trying to get the information, trying to get on. And then there's people that's looking up to us right now. They trying to figure out just how to get to the level where we at. And we trying to get to another level.
Yeah.
And so if there's ever any information that I can share for you, with you, on the radio side, the DJing side, the corporate side, that I have learned, just like you said, you got love from different cities. You know, you didn't see me for many years because I was on the road doing what I had to do.
Doing what you doing, man.
Still watching you from a distance to see what you was doing.
That's what's up, man. That's love, man.
True story. So
that's what's up. And
so I'll always be here for you. Can't say I'll be there for everybody, but if you approach me right, and I'll give you the real knowledge. Now you can trust me and know that what I'm telling you, I'm not a lying ass DJ. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Every time we have a conversation, Chezzy, I just tell you the straight up truth. And I know the consequences that come of the truth sometimes, but I just still be honest.
And speaking of lying DJs, you know what I'm saying? I can pretty much say what I want to say because I have nothing to lose right now. For real, because hey, I got my own platform to get my music out there. I got Chezzy Boy TV, ChezzyBoyRecords.com. Chezzy Boy everything. So I'm incorporated already, you know what I'm saying? So it took me to go all the way somewhere else just to find out the knowledge of how to get on a radio station, when somebody here could have told me, Chez, look, you need to go back and get this BDS. This needs to be mixed. This needs to be mastered. You know what I'm saying? This needs to be done. You need a bio. It was a lot of information I was blind to. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to learn that information. But it took me to go thousands of miles from my city just to learn that information. And the person that told me that was Red the Dread from Radio 1 Compo out of Atlanta. So shout out to Red the Dread, you know what I'm saying? And he showed me that, you know what I'm saying? And this guy never met me before. He heard one song from me, and he told me, it was on Flying Fresh, and he told me, yo, go get this song right, and I spin this. And he kept his word with me, and he spent my song. You know what I'm saying? So it got spent in a few clubs down there. So shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shoot, there it is, man. Djmedi Med, Chezzy Boy, Young Master P.
Already.
That's the nickname. That's the name of the new record.
Yep.
Whether DJs get smacked and get beat up, I have nothing to do with that. I didn't call for that.
For real, man.
But that's Chezzy Boy. That's his following. That's how they feeling right now. They showing their emotions in that way. Tell them how they can find you, follow you on social media. If they weren't already involved with the Chezzy Boy movement, tell them how they can get involved with the Chezzy Boy movement now.
Look, man, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. You can go all the way back to MySpace, man. I'm twerking every site, man. I'm on everything, man. Instagram, Twitter. You know, you can find me at 1801 North Tryon, man. That's where my studio located at. You can always find me on Graham Street, my territory, my lane, my street, my block. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always at the city on the weekends working, man. So people know.
All right, well, there it is. Djmedi Med, Buck TV, Streets 1033.
Yep.
Chezzy Boy TV. Until the next time, until after the DJ gets smacked, choked up, and dragged in when we have to do the next interview.
Yeah, man. Look, man, I meant everything I said, man, and I don't feel bad and I ain't taking nothing back.
I appreciate you coming through, G. Chezzy Boy.